I want to ask you a very tough question. Have you ever in your adult life looked in the mirror and thought to yourself, I really would have thought my life would have turned out better? I went to school, I got my education, I got a good job, I got benefits, and I had a family, I had kids, and I'm still not fulfilled. I feel like my strings are being pulled out at every direction and I'm gonna burn out. I'm doing things for everybody else because that's what I was taught. I was taught how to sacrifice myself for the love of everybody else. If that's you, you're not alone. I talk to a lot of you that are going through this very same thing. And the one question that keeps coming up is how? That sounds good, but how do I do it? How do I start putting myself first? How do I start to love myself? How do I take care of myself when all I've been taught is how to take care of everyone else? And that's the question. It's how. I've watched YouTube, I've read books, I've gone through all these things, and I still can't answer this one question of how do I do it? And I know exactly what you're feeling. I know exactly what you're going through because I too went through it. I went through, I've had a business and I'm working away and I was in a relationship and all of a sudden there was a switch and I went through and it was the worst that I've ever suffered through abuse. It started out mentally and then it became emotional and then it became physical, where I was being attacked almost on a daily basis. And I had to get to myself as like, how did this happen? How did my life get to this place? I'm a good person. I don't deserve this. I know what you're going through. I know the feelings of not taking care of yourself, of thinking, causing yourself harm because you just want the pain to stop. If you're going through that, you're not alone. There's many of you that I get that same question from. How do I stop this pain? How do I move forward? And because of the things that I've gone through, I've decided to dedicate my life to helping you find your how to love yourself, how to really take care of yourself, how to start putting yourself as a priority, and how to start really living your life instead of just existing and getting burnt out. I know what burnout looks like and you don't want it. And if you're on the verge of it, it's not pretty. It's not what you want to go through. And I know you've been researching. I know you've been looking because it's all over Google. You've asked Dr. Google and Dr. Google's given you a whole bunch of things to do. But yet it's how do I implement this? I have a seminar coming up and it's designed to answer this one question. It's in a very short period of time. It's going to get you from a place of identifying what it is that you want to answer and how to answer that question. Because aren't you tired? Aren't you just sick and tired of the race, of the rat race, of getting up every day and looking at yourself in the mirror and answering that same question or trying to answer that question? I really would have thought life would have been better than this. And it can be. You just need the tools on how to do it. The seminar is coming up Saturday, September 14th. It's from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. 3 hours. Invest 3 hours of your time. The link is in the description below. I mean, there's nothing else more important than taking care of yourself. Invest a little bit of time, take care of you, and your whole life will start to get better. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.